Is it possible to get a family reunification visa without an A1 test in Germany? Hmm. You should know about the exceptions, and I will tell you now. My name is Matthias Schulze. I'm a German attorney working in the field of immigration law, and I've had over 200 cases in the meanwhile, and so I'm capable of telling you the exceptions. So let's start. Why is the A1 certificate normally required? Because for everything we have a rule in Germany. So this is according to paragraph 30 AufenthG, Residence Act. And the goal is integration and everyday communication between spouses. Okay, so the visa process requires an A1 test when you go to the embassy, when you have your first appointment. If you tell them in your appointment, hey, I'm enrolled in the class and I will take the test in 2 months, it's fine, uh, they will just wait for the result. If you fail, visa will be rejected and then you have to get a new appointment. So better have it before. So what's recognized? Goethe-Institut, telc, ÖSD, and some other like service providers. I mean, you can find this information online pretty easy. One thing is important. It shouldn't be older than 1 year when you've taken the test. So otherwise you have to take a new one. So when is the A1 not required? There are some important exceptions. Number one, obviously you are able to speak German when you go to the embassy and you can have a conversation with them. They will check it there, they will ask you some minor questions and that's it. Test passed. Easy. Second thing, spouse belongs to certain groups. What does this mean? If you're a blue card holder, skilled worker, 18A or paragraph 18B, researchers, IT specialists, for example, your employer can test your language skills or basically say, okay, we only work in English, we don't need German. You can come. Cool. It's up to them. So this is like free of having like German skills. Later, if you want to obtain a permanent residency like Niederlassung, you need to fulfill the requirements. But as long as you're, for example, on a blue card or work visa, you're good to go without German. Cool. So then next opportunity or like exception would be if you belong to privileged citizenship. What does this mean? So someday in past, somebody said, okay, there are some countries we make an exception just because we can. I don't know the reason. It's Canada, it's Israel, it's New Zealand, Japan, uh, and some other countries. You can check that pretty easy. Just look at the search engine. It sometimes changes a little bit. I think San Marino belongs to it as well, but yeah, I mean, how many people do live in San Marino? So the odds that somebody is watching this video from San Marino are pretty low. Okay, so the next exception would be like a high integration prognosis. So this boils down to you got a university degree in Germany, like an MBA, master, whatever. You studied here and passed, you got a degree, so you don't need a German test. That's it. Next opportunity, and the most common probably, you're joining a minor German child. So you've been on holiday in Germany and you got a child. Your partner is German, lives here, and now you want to come over, take care of your child. As long as the child is minor, so not 18, you can come. You don't need German. You have to take care of the child. You can work here. Everything is fine. When the child turns 18, your status here is not dependent anymore on the child. So then you have to have a German certificate to get like an own, or let's put it this way, regular visa for family reunification. So, but you have time, you have a lot of time. So, next thing, EU citizens. I mean, this is obvious, you don't need a German test. Then hardship case. Hardship case is often questioned how this is going to work. Actually, It's not. The odds are very, very low. For example, you can make an exception for people being very old, like parents, but therefore you need some doctor's prescriptions, and this is like very, very complicated. What is often read in the internet is that if you can't take a test in your country because there's no infrastructure, it would be an exception. It's not. The embassy will say, oh no, then you have to learn by book and you can take the test in the embassy. So forget it. Hardship regulation is basically, it's not going to work. So if you have more questions, if you want to know more, if you are already like busy with Ausländerbehörde and you have questions, you can get a free call. The link is in my bio and also like in the info box. It's a Calendly link for 10 minutes. And you can also get an ebook. Of course, I'm selling this ebook, yeah. But it contains like the basic German visas, some shortcuts, and all the information you need to like apply for a visa if you want to help yourself. It's in English and in German. Uh, roughly, I think 90 pages. And yeah, sorry that the video became that long, but it was a lot of information and I hope I could help you a bit. And yeah, all the best for you and goodbye.